Hello fellow Photoshoppers, it is I, Mark Elmo Ellis, with another exciting video tutorial from PhotoshopTrainingForum.com, where we teach you how to clearly and concisely use Adobe Photoshop. Today we're going to look at how to use the healing brush tool and the tool palette. As you scroll down, or as you look down your little list here, you'll see all these different icons, and about the 7th one down you'll see the spot healing brush tool. You'll click on that, and then you'll move over to your image. Now what this will do is it's going to sample part of the image over to its right hand side. Okay, all you have to do is hold down your left mouse button and drag across the area and watch what happens. It all turns black, but when you release, watch what happens. So it's cloned this part of the image down here. Okay, so watch this. Let's step back for a second. Okay, so let's take a stroke right across here. Notice how that just eliminated it. And so depending on your strokes and which direction the cloning tool is taking the image from, see, it's going to put it up there, so forth. So what you can do is, in many cases when you have a large field that needs to be fixed, and I'll just show you, like, let's say for example you just wanted to fix this up in here. See how that could just take it off of there for you? And that's real easy. Now if you got this image over here, now let's say this was a large brick wall and you want it, and there was a crack in it somewhere over here, you could use it like that. Now I'm going to show you how the healing brush works, and that's right over here in the tool palette, right underneath spot healing brush. We're going to do healing brush. Now this is a step up from the cloning tool as well as the spot healing brush. And basically what you do with this, if you remember from the cloning tool, what you would do is you would click on an area, you use the stamp over here, then you would alt click on something over here, and then you could move that over to here. You could clone it, it would appear over here. You just sample it here and put it over there. Well, with the healing brush, you can sample a whole thing, and instead of having to just push the button once and keep adding patterns, you can stroke across and take the whole pattern. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's say right here we wanted to use the pattern from the shirt, so we click on there, we alt click on there. Now we're going to drag across here. Watch what happens. It's taking that segment of the picture that we stroked right all the way down through there. And that's really kind of important. Now you'll notice with the healing brush, when you sample something, let's say we sample this part of his face, and we drag it over here, you can see his face, but then it kind of blends into the background. So it does that. And the reason that does it is because under this mode here, we're under the normal mode. Now watch what happens when I say we're going to just replace it. We're just going to replace over here with something from here. Watch, I'll click on this, alt click, right? Now I'm going to drag it over here, watch. And it'll just leave the whole image right there. So that's the power of using the healing brush tool on Adobe Photoshop. And this is an excellent tool. So there's a lot that you can do with it, and it really helps you to take patterns from one thing and put them on another thing in order to make them blend. For example, watch what happens when I sample this area here. Now you're going to watch this closely here. I'm going to go real slow. I'm going to alt click, and I'm going to move it over here and get rid of this line, right? Watch. Now if you notice, there's a little X that's following me, and it's moving down the screen in this way as I'm brushing on here. Watch, I'll do it again. You see that? There's a little cursor. And what that means is it's dragging along and selecting that area over there. So forth. And you can actually back off the hardness and put some softness in there. You can heal things up pretty cool. So you can fill in patches of wall that you need to, or replace patterns that you'd like to do if you want to replace a pattern in a certain area. So this is what the spot healing brush and the healing brush can do for you with Adobe Photoshop. Once again, this has been Mark Elmo Ellis with PhotoshopTrainingForum.com, where we show you clearly and concisely how to use Adobe Photoshop. God bless and have a great day.